다시 들래. 갈라서야지 아. 갈라서야지 아. 가네 용바.
호야샤.
암도. 아. 니마 가서 찾아봐.
자크.
니마 고.
다바크.
나와 고. Good morning and Tashi Delek to everyone from this amazing Oxy Pasumso Lake, and today I'm driving from Pasumso to Sosum village to visit this amazing mountain Namchak Barwa. Lots and lots of climbers, they always get lost and GPS didn't work inside, so that's why until now we couldn't find their body. So it's not only hard to climb but also one of the most mystery mountain in Tibet. And eventually we are driving to a city called Nyingchi, which is the lowest city in whole over Tibet. And for many travelers, through my experience of being 15 years guide in Tibet, they are really worried about high altitude sickness for their Tibet travel. And I think the best choice is to fly from Chongqing or Chengdu, which takes only 1.5 hours, to Nyingchi, and then slowly drive up to Lhasa, which will be more easier and safety during your trip to Tibet. But before we leave this beautiful place, first let's go and visit Pasum Lake and the monastery. I can't wait to show you how this lake looks like. And I just heard from the local that before they don't used to have this bridge down there. So this island used to be the place where Padmasambhava is practicing meditation. So whenever he need to cross this lake, he always fly from each island. So that's how the locals believes here. Wow, look down there. How clear the water is. You can see everything down there. So you can also feed the fish. If you feed the fish, it costs 5 yuan. So Pasumso Lake is a 5A attract national park, and the size of the lake is 55 kilometer. And if you are interested into Tibetan Buddhism, you also can come here and visit this beautiful monastery of Padmasambhava, which was founded in 8th century. And the interesting thing is, before we enter the monastery, you can see the male genitalia, and there the female genitalia. Many monasteries in Nyingchi, before you enter the monastery, you can see those male and female genitalia, which is to subdue the evil spirit. So when you come to Tibet, when you do the Kora, please circle the monastery clockwise, not the anti-clockwise. This is mistake. They're doing it anti-clockwise. And wherever you go, you can see those stone piles, which is consisted as a mandala to get a good fortune or to get good luck. And you see, this lake, this Pasumso Lake, is actually a combination of Ganges, flows from 3 different snow mountains, which we Tibetan believe them as a 3 protector. It's so quiet, so peaceful, and so beautiful. So Pasumso, it is located in Gyeongpo-Jangda County, Nyingchi. It is a famous sacred lake of Tibetan Buddhism and has a high religious status. The lake is green and soft, surrounded by green mountains, and the scenery is very good. The Chosung Gompa temple on the island in the middle of the lake has a long history back to 8th century with special sculptures and buildings, and is also a very holy place for blessings and listed in China National Geographic. We are not allowed to make the videos inside the monastery, but anyway, so that's how Tsongko temple looks like. And now let's keep driving to Lingdi. Lingdi. Bye bye, Pasum.
Oh, 你好。
你好，老板，你在卖蜂蜜吗？
对，
啊，怎么卖的？
现在是那个野黄莲蜜是130一斤。
哦，这个130一斤。这个1桶吗
？1桶2斤。
哦，2斤就130。这个叫什么蜂蜜呢？西藏蜂蜜吗？
这就是西藏高原蜂蜜。
西藏高原蜂蜜。
对，这就是主要说采的就是药材花。
药材花。
主要就是采药材花。
哦，
就是这样的蜂蜜。
哦，我可以尝一点吗？
那当然可以了。
纯天然的是吧？没加工过的。
对。
我就吃一点点。
拿上一大块，那一块就走了。
Let me try this pure original honey. Wow. That's really sweet.
这就是成熟蜜。
哦。
分割了就叫成熟了。
哦。And this is where he raises honey. 你就一个人在这里吗？
对，就这一个人。
哦，可以啊。你是哪里的老板？
郑州的。
哦，可以。没有高原反应吧？
没有啥。有一点点。
好嘞，老板，那先走了。
好的。
拜拜。
拜拜。
So that's Brahmaputra, a very important river for Tibetan and also for Indian. It comes from holy Mount Kailash. I don't know if you heard about Kailash, but it's a very important mountain which is located in the central of the world. So the Yalungtangbo River is more than 2,900 kilometers long. It ranks 5th among the largest rivers, and it is originates from the north slope of the middle Himalayas. And do you know it flows from west to east and also to the south of Qinghai Tibetan Plateau, and finally flows out of the country. The Yalungtangbo River, the longest plateau river and one of the highest river in the world. And people also say that the Grand Canyon is rich in the forest resources. It is also home to the thousands of many living beings and settlements nearby. And it is known as the mother river of the world. And it flows to India, and they call it Brahmaputra, and also it flows into China inland, and they are calling it Yangtze River. So the canyon is regarded as the gene biological resources where exist many different kind of animals. So it's a very, very important river for all living beings. Many people think that Tibetans don't eat fish because they think that we are doing water burial. But that's not true, because I have seen lots and lots of Tibetan people eating fish. And yeah, but most of the elder generation, they don't eat fish. And they think fish is a small life for a meal that couldn't share to many people. But like yak meat, it can share for many, many people. So that's why they are preferring to eat yak meat instead of fish. And now I am entering Nyingchi city, one of the lowest city in Tibet, with the elevation of 2,600 meters. And you see, Nyingchi is literally very rich in river, forest and mountain. So beautiful, lots and lots of oxygen. I don't want to go back to Lhasa. And it's located in the southeast of China's Tibet Autonomous Region and known as the garden on the roof of the world. It is a place with a beautiful natural environment and profound cultural heritage. There are magnificent snow-capped mountains, strange canyon landforms, vast virgin forest, and a long history of Tibetan Buddhist culture. Alright, let's find something to eat. So this is going to be the lunch. Tibetan bread and potato.
A very interesting street food. It's actually very, very tasteful. And I had a bowl of butter tea.
That was a nice lunch. Enjoying with the local. They share me their bread and I share them my dry meat from Lhasa. Really good experience. Look, there I can see Nyingchi airport. Literally it gives conveniences to millions and millions of travelers who comes to visit Tibet. And the elevation here is 2,900 meters. That airport was founded in 2004 and I think this is one of the most beneficial airport in all over Tibet, and every month it guarantees minimum 34 flights for inbound and outbound tourists. And to my experience, Nyingchi is a perfect place to begin your Tibet trip because the elevation here is very low. So once you reach here, take a few days rest and then slowly go up to Lhasa, 3,650 meters. Because many of my friends, they straightly fly to Lhasa and they got huge problem with altitude. So hopefully you can follow my advice and first take a flight to Nyingchi and then slowly go up to Lhasa to visit Potala Palace and then to Mount Everest or to Holy Mount Kailash. touch the lake. Kala saya cia,
我也
kala saya cia.
我也
Kena yang ba?
我也想，
Amdo. Ah, ni mah kado cha te ba?
咋个？
Ni mah ku,
待会儿个。
dawa ku.
哦，
Amdo.
姐姐的朋友，
Oh, payu ne.
没，你们他，
Lhasa dunia imbe.
咦，
Ni mah kado to gara ta?
打了，咦。
Prostration is a form of practice in Tibetan Buddhism and a traditional way for Tibetans to express their piety and gratitude. In Tibetan Buddhism, prostrating the head is considered a form of practice that can help the believer to clear the mind, eliminate karmic obstacles, accumulate merits, and thus further on the path of practice. By understanding and respecting this traditional custom and rituals, we can better understand and appreciate the unique charm and values of Tibetan culture. I am very surprised. Look at those old couple with the little girl. They've been prostrating for 9 months from their hometown, Amdo, and they're still going to Lhasa, which will take them 2 more months. I mean, they are not praying for themselves, they are doing it for every living being. It really touched my heart, and I think they are really a courageous believer. And I heard many of them could die on the pilgrimage way to Lhasa. That is a great tragedy. 你拿嘛，这些都。
哦，谢谢。
啊呀，慢慢喝嘛这。
哦，好的，谢谢。
好
谢，谢
我们的心意是。
哦，好的。
啊，就放在这个上面嘛。I hope it helps them, the cola. Because they have a long destiny to Lhasa. And I deeply pray for them a safe journey to Lhasa. Kartu yai.
Tini andro no bus nyogurda ya.
Puri
Jiri nyoguri.
Puri.
Nija.
Oh. As a local Tibetan, we don't have to buy the tickets, but for tourists, they have to pay tickets, which cost 10 yuan per person to enter into this village. And finally, I'm here in this Soksum village. It's a little bit misty, but don't worry. I'll try my best to show you this beautiful Soksum village. And you see everywhere here in this village is this highland peach blossom. And spring in Tibet is the best time to see this highland peach blossom. And I found that many travelers, they spend few days here in this village for romance. This place is a perfect place to experience romantic. It was a nice walk into this village. The air, the oxygen, everything here is so fresh. This village is one of the most beautiful village I've ever seen in all over Tibet, you know. And I think it could be a birch tree. I don't know if it is true or not, but anyway, wherever you go in Nyingchi, you'll see so many of those wildflowers in April. Sosun village is a bit like peach blossom. This small village is on edge of a gorge of the Yalungtsangbo River, which is blocked by the river in front and backed by a series of mountains, with only a path at the edge of a gorge leading out of the mountain. The scenery of Sosun village is only good here. Outside the village, up and down the canyon, there are wild peach trees everywhere. Peach blossoms are rosy in the spring, and Sosong village also faces the most beautiful snow mountain called Namchak Barwa, where you can enjoy its snow, cloud and fog around the year round. And with this my Sony camera, I'm gonna show you sunset view of Namchak Bara. Woohoo! It's raining. Now it's time to go back to the room. Achoo. Today I met so many good, kind, friendly people. I really like them so much. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. See you in my next episode. Thanks for watching. This is Jamyang. Welcome to Tibet. I'm the one who can take you to every corner of Tibet. Bye bye.